Now, meteorologist Peyton Malone, your weather authority, powered by AccuWeather.
Welcome back, Gulf Coast, where if you were watching yesterday, we were watching the disturbance that wasn't even Gordon yet, but it has become Gordon. It's Tropical Storm Gordon, and you can really see it right here on radar just towards the west of Fort Myers. Notice that little compact area of spin right there. That's the center of the storm, and it's very, very small compared to a lot of tropical systems, but notice all of the rain associated with it. It is starting to become more and more organized, and we're going to watch it become more and more organized more than likely throughout the overnight period and going into tomorrow. Here's where it's at. It's about 490 miles southeast of Gulfport, and it is moving pretty much along that line right there, which brings it into our area later on tomorrow night into Wednesday morning. Here's what it looks like on satellite. You can see the center of it right there, but notice all the convection associated very far away from the center, so bringing quite a bit of moisture in our direction. Sustained winds, we're at 50 miles per hour right now, west-northwest movement at about 17 miles per hour, and that pressure is about 1006 millibars at the moment. We'll be watching that drop as well as it continues to strengthen. It's about 50 miles west of Fort Myers. Here's the latest on the track. It does move it up towards the north into the west by tonight or by tomorrow afternoon, getting very close to hurricane strength, 70 mile per hour. It has to be 74 mile per hour sustained winds for it to be a Category 1 storm. And notice they do think it's going to reach that intensity right as it moves near the Mississippi coastline. So we could have, or it's looking like we're going to have, a weak Category 1 storm moving into the area Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning. Notice they have the landfall right around midnight or so, and then it moves on out of the area. By Wednesday afternoon, we start to improve as we go into Wednesday night and into Thursday. We're going to get back in the normal summertime routine. Here's the latest on the watches and warnings. We have hurricane watches, or hurricane warning, excuse me, for all of the coastal counties going over to Alabama and towards the Florida Panhandle. All this red right here is also a hurricane warning. Anywhere in the blue, that's a tropical storm warning, and that basically means tropical storm winds or hurricane winds in the red are expected over the next 36 hours. In our case, it's going to be Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. We also have a storm surge warning for Jackson, Harrison, and Hancock counties. Anywhere in the pink here, we can see anywhere 3 to 5 feet above sea level as that storm moves in. And to put that in perspective, Nate last year brought about 8 to 10 feet of storm surge, which put it up to Highway 90. So not quite expecting that extensive storm surge, but this is definitely getting up close to Highway 90, and you definitely don't want to be anywhere near the beach as this storm moves in. So probability of the wind, what's the chance of all this actually happening? This is what this shows. Anywhere in the green is low probability of those winds. Anywhere in the red, higher probabilities, more than likely that we will at least see tropical storm force winds. So by tomorrow afternoon, we start to watch those winds creep into the area, but by tomorrow afternoon, or tomorrow evening, excuse me, notice we start to get in those oranges, those reds, and that's just showing how likely it is that we see winds over 38 miles per hour as Gordon moves into the area tomorrow night into Wednesday morning. This is 2 a.m. Notice pretty much centered right overhead. Pretty likely we're going to see tropical storm force sustained winds with even higher gusts up to 50, 60 miles per hour in the tropical storm area. And then it moves on out of the area by Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Also, we're going to be dealing with quite a bit of rain for this. Depending on the exact track, that's what's going to determine the axis of this heavy precipitation. Anywhere in these oranges right here, that's about 3 to 6 inches, and there is going to be isolated higher amounts. Because of that, we do have a flash flood watch for the area going until Wednesday night, Thursday morning. So here's the bottom line of it. We do have a hurricane warning for the coastal counties. Winds are expected to be upwards of at least 74 miles per hour. That can do damage. That can knock shingles down or off the roof. That can knock trees down, and that can knock out power as well. Storm surge warning, up to 5 feet is possible along anywhere the entire coast. The highest storm surge is going to depend on where the track goes. If it goes more in towards Hancock County, all of the coast is going to be at risk for storm surge. If it goes more towards Harrison or Jackson County, the storm surge is going to be off in our eastern areas. Main impacts are going to be Tuesday night, and like I said, that does include the potential for some flooding rainfall. Out there right now, we got to talk about what we got going on now. We do have some showers and thunderstorms, nothing severe, nothing too crazy. This is just typical pop-up storms, and we could see a few throughout the overnight period, but not expecting a whole lot. Going into your Tuesday, it's going to start out normal, maybe a few coastal showers and thunderstorms, but by the afternoon, the wind's really going to start to pick up. We're going to see more showers and thunderstorms, and then things really start to go down tomorrow night. So you got to get everything done to prepare for this before tomorrow afternoon going into tomorrow evening. We have about a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms increasing throughout the afternoon. Make sure you're keeping a very close eye to the forecast for tomorrow and Wednesday. By Thursday, though, we start to clear out. Gordon moves on out of the area, and we get in our typical summertime forecast.